Alright, previously we have learned how to create and edit sheet metal. So the next step will be unfolding the sheet metal bend. Now let's check the related tools. First of all, let me introduce the commands unfold and fold. I believe it's relatively easy to understand. That stands for unfold and refold the bends in the sheet metal part. And before going to unfold, you can use the set stationary face command to preset the stationary face. Otherwise, ZW3D will take the largest planar surface to be the default stationary face. And the next one is flatten. It can generate the flattened solid and the flattened pattern from the sheet metal, which allows users to preview the flattened shape and also the pattern. And for the flat pattern, it can export to DXF or DWG directly without going to the 2D drawing environment. And there is a little tip. If you are doing the sheet metal design by multi-solid way, you can create a flattened solid and a pattern for each solid. That's very convenient and high efficiency. So by now, maybe you are a little bit confused about what's the difference between unfold and flatten. So that's a good question indeed. The purpose for unfold and flatten is different. As you can see, the unfold is in the modeling steps that can be used for further modeling, like you can create holes or cuts based on it. But for flatten, it's just used for preview the flat result. It's just a status, and it will update automatically once the model is changed. And another difference is the flat pattern can export DWG and DXF in model directly, but unfold cannot do that. And sometimes we need to unfold the bend with the progressive steps to conform with the manufacturing requirement. ZW3D provides linear unfold tool to realize such purpose. For example, from 90 degree to 60 degree to 30 degree and to flat at last. And for each degree, you can add a forming status. You can check the result in the right. And there are more useful tools like show bend information and the change bend. For the show bend information, it will display all the relevant information, such as the bend radius, bend angle, thickness, and the key factor. And for change bend, it's easy to understand. You can modify those parameters. Okay, now let's move over to ZW3D to check more details on this chapter. Okay, next, let me show you some of the bending tools. And the first one is the unfold feature. And it's quite simple, just like the shape and also a stationary face. And also you can choose the bend you want to unfold, or just leave it blank. It will unfold all the bending. Okay, now you can see this is the result. And the other one is set stationary face. You can predefine the stationary face before unfold. You can see you can choose whether any planar face. Okay, we use this one and we unfold it again. Now you can see we do not need to set the stationary face and it will take it as it. Okay. Okay, and another one is a fold. It's on the contrary, it will fold it back. Okay, and the other one is flatten. I want to show you. Flatten and choose the shape and also the stationary and the direction and offset. For example, here we use 50 and the direction, negative direction of Z. And then we can choose whether to create the flat pattern. Here we just check on it. Okay, now you can see the flat solid here. and also the flat pattern. Okay. So you may wonder what's the difference between unfold and flatten. So I will show you. Actually, for the unfold, it will record in the history tree, and also we can create further modeling like holes and cuts in the unfold feature. For example, here we create a sketch. We can create a slot. Okay, and a slot, and we'll make it smaller. Okay, and here we use the extrude cut command to cut the sheet metal plate. Okay, we reverse it and cut it. Now you can see we have made the cut based on the unfold feature, right? But now we can fold it back. Okay, now you can see it's successfully created. Okay, and if we try to make the same thing in the flatten feature, let's try. You can see we display it and we try to make a sketch. Now you can see we cannot even select the plane, right? Okay, that's one of the differences. Another difference is you can see if we make a change to the sheet metal part, now you can see if we click OK, the flat pattern will be refreshed automatically. It's quite convenient to preview the unfold result. And also for the flat pattern, we can export it directly as DWG or DXF. Okay. Okay, next I will show you the linear unfold feature. With it, we can unfold the flange to a certain angle. Here you can see we can unfold it gradually until it's totally flattened. Okay. Now let's try how to make it linear unfold, and select the stationary and bend to unfold and the angle. Here we use 45, and we can add a new forming status, which is a new shape, and we can give it a distance and a direction. Okay, now you can see it's created, and we can use the same method to create more unfold status. For example, here we just unfold it to 0. Also, we create a new status, and we can repeat it to create more unfold feature. Create the stationary and the bend, the angle. Okay, and continue. We unfold it to 0 degree. Okay, and we can use the same method to unfold all the bends until it's all flattened. Okay, this is how to use the linear unfold feature. And next I'll show you how to use the change bend command. Okay, and we use another case. We still use this case. Okay, and for the change bend, it's easy to understand. We can change the radius and the angle of the existing bend. For example, here make it bigger and angle 45. Okay, now you can see it has changed. And for the other one, show bend information, is as its name implies, we can show the bend information like angle, thickness, key factor of the bend. Okay, this is all about the bending tools.